Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, as obviously this one has been very popular out there. A lot of people talking about it. Although volume did drop off quite a bit today, so it's looking like interest may be kind of waning a little bit. But don't want to write it off quite yet, as volume could certainly come back in. But just looking at how the volume's been, especially down here, you can look from a couple of days ago, volume was really big, and then yesterday, especially yesterday morning, volume was really big, and then today, just much smaller volume. So not that this thing's untradeable or anything, because there's still plenty of volume in it. I'm just saying that volume, which is an indicator of just simply put interest, how many people care about the thing, is dropping off a little bit. So just something to keep an eye on. As far as updates, the first update that needs to be done comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that have watched the past videos, hopefully you remember me talking about 450 as support, which was doing a very good job of holding that support. Talked about it yesterday, but then you can see this morning when it was broken through, that was kind of like the little miniature floodgates that opened up and the price fell all the way down here to this next area of support that I talked about before. I promise I have not moved this green line. And I don't say that to pat myself on the back, but I say it to pat charts on the back, because you can see right here, surprise, surprise, right where it found some support right there before, bouncing back in the upwards direction. So 385 is, the kind of new key level of support. You also have the purple line here, which is the 50-period simple moving average. And as I've said in past videos, from the big picture perspective, the very simplistic way to look at this is as long as the price is above that purple line, bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Now, it is getting a little iffy. I mean, there's not that much separation, but as it stands right now, the price is still above the purple line. If the price does fall below there, I'm not saying that everything's ruined, but then that's certainly where this 385 area comes into play, because any sort of closes below there, not so good, especially the further and further the price separates to the downside. That would just be more and more evidence that the bears are starting to take back control again. So last thing I'm going to do is just a little house cleaning, get rid of this line up here. Sure, it still pertains to the chart, but right now in the spirit of not wanting a million lines of where that can cause clutter and confusion, I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So another pullback day here, but from the big picture, the bulls still have a chance to build a higher base for the long-term uptrend. So we'll see if they can do that or not to close out the week tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.